Olá pessoas, voltamos para a segunda parte do nosso julgamento que foi reaberto.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such
Oi,
an
Monami.
unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of
Irracionalidade, por que
unreasonableness.
acabou assim?
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip.
Ah,
It turned out all bloody instead.
é verdade.
No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
Tá bom,
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself.
tá bom.
And don't forget to save frequently.
Eu salvo sim, meu nome. Obrigadinho. Bom, vamos lá. O motivo pelo qual o assassino cometeu um crime da imitação é a razão para falsificar a sequência do assassinato. No episódio passado, alguns minutos atrás, a gente viu que a gente tá na armadilha ainda do assassino. Alguma coisa assim existe mesmo? De repente ficou quieto.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed
Começou a
me
mesma
too.
porcaria de novo.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already.
Obrigado,
Shut up forever.
Kazuichi. Obrigado, Kazuichi.
But I'm thinking about it again.
É, parece que tá incompleto, né?
Totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
Não.
It's not just that.
É, o filme tem 3
Try
cenas,
to
né?
remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Isso,
Even though we're calling it an imitation,
preso
the
por
lion was
flechas.
actually pinned by arrows, right?
Tá. Seria o caso da Hyoko.
Yoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because
Talvez,
it was
né?
too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you
Exato.
trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Yoko's murder wasn't.
Opa! Opa! O assassinato da Hyoko não foi planejado.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but
Não nessa
it's
posição.
not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did
Ah,
Yoko go
isso
to
eu
the
sei.
music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I
Né?
have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting.
Estão ficando
My
irritantes.
four dark devas of destruction are getting riled.
Por que a Hyoko foi à casa de Shou? Se a resposta dessa pergunta é a chave para resolver esse mistério, tenho que descobrir seja o que for. Eu sei, né? Porque ela foi arrumar a saia, o kimono, quer dizer. Né? Sangue nas solas, quarto de chave, pedaço de papel grosso, cortina, câmera, temperatura, feiticeira monômia. Tá.
Why did Yoko
Sangue nas
go to
solas.
the music venue?
Foi à casa de Shou.
There's no way we'd know
Não
that.
tem como nós sabermos o motivo.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Será que o assassino a chamou?
If that's not it,
Se não foi isso...
maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Não, ela não foi sequestrada.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Como é que eu capturo? Ah!
She was guided by the will causality.
Ah, eu tenho que capturar. Eu tenho que capturar. Tá, preciso... Sangue nas solas. Porque a Hyoko foi...
Maybe the killer summoned her.
O assassino a chamou. Se não foi
Maybe
isso...
she got abducted by the killer.
Não, ela não foi
No,
sequestrada.
maybe. She went of her own free will.
Ah, como é que eu capturo? Tá, pera, eu tenho que lembrar. Como é que eu capturo? Argumentar, left mouse, selecionar bala, concentrar. Ah, é espaço.
Guided by the will causality.
Não lembro. Como é que eu capturo, velho? Tá. Tá, calma aí. Não faz sentido, ó. Porque se a gente puxar pra cá, o sangue nas solas. Não é isso. Chave do quarto. estava hospedado. Essa chave bem escondida no seu comando. Por isso é difícil de pegar. Tá. Cortina da casa de show. Tá. Vai escolher do supermercado. Câmera de vigilância. Temperatura. Vídeo monitor. Testemunho da Sônia, né? Testemunho da Sônia era que era pra ser a nossa bala aqui.
If that's not it,
Feiticeira Monami.
maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Câmera de vigilância.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Eu quero capturar isso, velho. Não, não. Eita.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Será?
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Eita.
Agree with that.
Eu discordo disso. Eita, acertei. Caraca, foi muito no chute isso aqui, hein?
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
Exato.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the
Tá.
disparities. I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
No.
Yoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Tá, interessante.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
Exato.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that...
I won't lose.
Quê?
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the
Por que
day.
você não me deixa brilhar?
No! That's not the issue.
Ah,
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk.
vou te calar agora mesmo. Meu Deus, começou uma disputa de ideias. De novo. Escada, vela, sujeira, testemunho. Testemunho da Sônia, provavelmente.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right?
Parte
She
dela.
definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
The girl is so small and weak-looking.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
Não. Encontrar uma
Hiyoko
abertura.
was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
The girl is so small and weak-looking.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
Ah, tá. Eu tenho que entender. Duelo de espadas cruzadas. Fracassei. Fuck.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
The girl is so small and weak-looking.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
Avançar bem, ganhamos.
Hiyoko's room was locked.
O guarda-roupa tava trancado.
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
Né?
It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
Exato.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down!
Ganhei. Boa. Avancei.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The
Né?
killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Exato, acho que nem
Hold
notou
on.
mesmo.
Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Não, o kimono dela tava todo desarrumado, errei.
Crap!
Tá.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
Sujeira no
Kimono was
piso.
all messed up. There's only one
Testemunho
reason
do
her
fio
kimono
rico.
would be that messed up. She
Tá,
fought the killer.
Ela tentou enfrentar o assassino. Esquece, cortei. Acertei a espadada agora. Na verdade, ela foi arrumar o kimono.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Exato.
It's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Yoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Ótimo.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Não.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
Só isso, velho.
I get it. I lost. boil me, burn me, take off my clothes.
Que isso?
Do whatever you want to.
Hajime, now's your chance.
Faça ela
Make her
admitir a derrota.
admit defeat.
Faça
Or
ela
better
fazer
yet, make her do
aquilo.
a little something something.
De jeito nenhum.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the
Exato,
music
ela
venue.
apareceu lá, né?
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin.
Tá
I'll
suspeito.
put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're
Que
wearing.
isso?
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
What do you mean for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill.
Caralho.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate
Eu também penso
coincidence.
assim, Chiaki.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Sim,
She was
velho.
killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
É.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head.
Exato, mano.
Killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Tá.
And what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Exato.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, you don't know the most important part.
Pois é, como ele matou a Ibuki, agora é a chave da nossa solução. O plano do assassino desde o início, tenho certeza que estamos muito, muito perto.
Hey Nagito, any
Você tem-
ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Não.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone
Ah.
actually needs help from scum like
Cara
me.
nojento, cara.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Tá.
What
Isso,
are you
isso
talking
pareceu muito pra mim também.
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Exato.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
Holy, isso faz
So
sentido.
that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really?
Tá, tá dormindo, hein? Passou do ponto.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Meu Deus.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Não, espere um minuto. Se a Ibuki tivesse sangue nos pés, haveria pegadas de todo lado se ela continuasse a andar por aí.
Strange. That's very strange.
É, né?
Strange? What's strange?
Entendo, não é algo que terminamos de falar. Nessas pegadas, ainda há uma pista importante que nós ignoramos completamente. Assim como Nagito disse, se ela tivesse sangue em seus pés, ela teria deixado pegadas. Então por que não havia pegadas lá? Corda usada para enforcar, pedaço de papel, vela, um kit, temperatura, sujeira. Tá. Ingresso. Calma aí, uma sacola com adesivo no meu nome, tá? O ingresso dado pelo Monocom. Tá, essa aqui é difícil, vamos lá. Um arquivo Monocom, vamos exibir os detalhes. Causa da morte, não havia pegadas, né? A causa da morte foi perda de sangue devido a um corte na garganta. Havia manchas de sangue nas solas do pé da Ibuki. A corda foi usada para enforcar, de acordo na dúvida não ter se enforcado. A chave do hotel, um de papel grosso. Uma cortina preta, não é grande o suficiente para chegar aos lados do palco. Será que é cortina? Tá, não há nenhum problema com isso. Ah, poderia ter, eu achei que era a cortina poderia ter sido usada, né? Por que não havia pegadas lá? Parece que limparam o chão. Vamos ver. Tá. Uma escada foi encontrada no palco, ao seu lado uma ligeira mancha de sangue pode ser vista. Uma vela encontrada, tá, um kit câmera, agora com evidência. Tá, foi limpada. Naquela manhã, mixtada, depois ela foi ao hospital. O vídeo... mas não encontraram. Ryoko, tá, ingresso... A sacola com adesivos foi vendida, item limitado. Se recebe outra sacola se comprar uma. Provavelmente, cara... Talvez tenha sido a mancha, né? Cara, não! Se ela tivesse em sangue em seus pés, ela teria deixado pegadas. Então por que não havia pegadas lá? Não deve ser isso. Caraca, eu errei de novo, mano. O que pode ser? Vamos ver, a corda que foi usada pra enforcar, de acordo com a amiga, não é... Tá, pra ela ter se enforcado com essa corda. A chave do quarto do motel, um pedaço de... Tá, uma cortina, uma escada. Será que foi a limpeza? Cara, não tá funfando. Não tá funfando. Então por que não havia pegadas lá? Tem que ter algum motivo pra isso, cara. Por que não havia pegadas lá? Será que foi a vela? Sei lá, mano, se não tem chão, escada, né? Vai isso, vamos ver. What the... Ai, foi! Por que não tem chão, escada? Hã? Ah, não tinha pegadas na escada! Ah, agora eu entendi!
There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Exato.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent
Até hoje eu
of
não
a
sei qual é o
chosen
super
ultimate.
colegial. O que você tá falando? Você estava obviamente nos levando a isso, é por isso que você criou o tópico do suicídio depois de todo esse tempo. Nagito Komaeda, você com certeza é alguém que eu não deveria subestimar.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing stepladder?
Aham.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some
truque,
kind
alguma
of
edição de
trickery
vídeo.
in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Então, como eu pensava, se resume a isso. Os mistérios em torno desse incidente estão contidos nesse vídeo. E se podemos ou não alcançar essa verdade oculta. Tudo depende de mim.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell
Eita.
you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Aham. Se houvesse alguma pista escondida nesse vídeo, deveria ter visto algo estranho enquanto eu assistia. Sou o único que pode esclarecer isso. Sou o único que realmente viu esse vídeo. Eu sou o único que pode fazer isso. O vídeo do enforcamento que vi, com base em tudo que sabemos dos debates até agora, deveria ser capaz de descobrir o que tem de estranho. Selecione um local. Então, a escada? A camisola do hospital? Não. Tá, então é o chão. Baseado no que vi no vídeo, isso não parece particularmente estranho. Aqui, o pé. Chinelos do hospital. Ah, cortina! Meu Deus, velho. O que tem de errado? A corda. Ah, eu errei, velho! Alguma coisa na imagem. O vídeo do enforcamento que vi. Com base em tudo que sabemos dos debates até agora, deveria ser capaz de descobrir o que tem de estranho. O que tem de estranho? A escada? Acertei?
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Eita,
Can you
acertei.
explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on
Tá.
one side there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of
Isso,
the
tá.
stepladder.
Mas eu cliquei na escada e o jogo disse que eu cliquei na camisola.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Ah.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video.
Ah.
It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Né?
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. The stepladder in the video was completely
Exato, tava totalmente limpa.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Pois é.
Are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder?
Pois
One
é.
of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Meu Deus.
What are you two talking about?
É, eu também tô tentando entender. A escada não é a única coisa diferente, hein? Shaq disse que a escada estava em um lugar diferente. Mas... se for esse o caso, o que tem de diferente entre esse vídeo e a cena real do crime? Essa coisa é o lugar que o assassino utilizou pra fazer algo? Ah não, gaza-palavras! Ah, vamos lá. Putz, como é que eu vou saber, velho? Lá, ó. Tá. Tá. Deve ter alguma coisa agora aqui. Tem que ser uma vogal. Ótimo. Lô. Posso olhar? Nossa, eu não posso olhar as dicas. Fudeu. Lô. Não. Será que é lodo? Não, não é local. Deve ser local do crime. Tá. Não, é de... Não, também. Tudo começou a acelerar. Fudeu, velho. Local de... Será que é A? Não. De Fê... Não. Ah! Meu Deus, mano. Filmagem. Preciso de um L. Alguém, quem é que vai me dar um L? Ninguém vai me dar um L, foda-se. Eu achei só um L aqui, eu deixei pra... Filmagem. Tá, eu preciso de um... Tá, porra, velho. Ok, filme... Eu preciso de um G, desgraça. Ah, gente. Aqui, E... Um M! Quem vai me dar um M? Aí, o local de filmagem foi diferente, no caso. Entendi, desgraça! Nós é bom mesmo, porra! Foi muita sorte isso. O local de filmagem deve ter sido diferente.
What do you mean?
Nossa!
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
Eita!
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera.
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera.
Para nos mostrar que filmaram o vídeo na casa de Cho em vez de outro lugar, o que o assassinato fez com Kit e essa câmera de vigilância? Imersão lógica, tá, vamos lá. De novo, vamos pro nosso snowboard. Ok, imersão lógica. Foda-se. Vamos lá, deslizar nas curvas da minha mente, gente. Snowboard. Tá, eu quero as perguntinhas, vamos lá. Espero que eu acerte, né? Pergunta número 1. Haha. Qual parte do kit de câmera de vigilância o assassino pegou? O monitor? Ambos. Não, eu acho que talvez tenha sido câmera, acho que eu errei. Eu errei. Não, era a câmera, né? Que a câmera que filmava, em vez de só o monitor, senão ele não ia conseguir passar. Vamos lá, nice. Já puxei um backflip aqui, ó, em comemoração. Beleza. Eu não vi, né? Desgraça, tomei dano nessa brincadeira. Fiquei brincando, comemorando e o cenário fechou em mim. Ok, gira, gira. Ui, questão número 2. Não, ainda não. Ainda não, Silvio Santos. Tá. Caraca, mano. Virou um Tony Hawk isso aqui. Questão número 2, Maui. Ai. O assassino pegou a câmera da casa de show ou do hospital? Casa de show, porque a do hospital tava comigo. Aí, acertamos. Porra, velho. Ai, velho. Meus olhos, velho. Desgraça. Tá, vamos lá. Puxei um backflip aqui dos irmãos. Pergunta número 3. O que o assassino fez com a câmera de vigilância de show? Ele levou o sinal. Não! Errei! Não é ele levou o sinal. E a levou com ele. Não tinha como ele levar o sinal porque o Kazuichi já fez isso. O que a torna bem suspeito o Kazuichi nessa trama, né? Mas beleza. Vamos lá. Ui, ganhamos! É isso. Beleza, temos nossos fatos. Nossa imersão. O assassino pegou a câmera da casa de show.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Como é que eu vou saber?
I doubt his attention was focused on the
Exato, né? Tu vê o corpo e uma câmera, tu vai olhar o corpo, né?
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
O que o assassino fez com o monitor restante? O destruiu.
I see.
Direto.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Exato.
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
Sim.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
É verdade.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
O que significa, mesmo que tenha sido filmado em outro lugar, como estava sendo transmitido para o hospital, o alcance seria bastante limitado. Então, nesse caso, onde foi filmado o vídeo para fazer com que pareça que foi filmado na casa de show? No quarto do hospital! A única possibilidade seria aquele lugar dentro daquele prédio. É sala de reuniões, né? Mais um caça-palavras. É onde eu tava. É sala de... S... Ok. Sala... Sala, eu preciso de um R. Quem vai me dar? Sala. Não. Meu Deus. Sala. Uma. Eu preciso de um D. Tá. Putz, eu preciso de um D, velho. Sala. Cadê o meu D? Não, eu perdi meu E. Sala D. Não. Putz, que droga. Re. Não, não é I, é I. Re. Agora vem o U. U. Não, é um N. Agora vem o N. Ai, 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 tomei dano nessa brincadeira. Ni. Oi. Oi. Agora eu preciso de um S. Quem vai me dar um S? Oi, um S. Um S, dá um S pro pai, pelo amor de Deus. Um S. Aê, sala de reuniões, desgraça. Nós é bom mesmo. Entendi, velho. Entendi. Sala de reunião. Foi lá no hospital. Aham.
Conference room? But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
Com exceção da cortina.
Exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Aham. Foi em frente a um... fez um preparativo. Eu tenho que deixar claro que seria esse preparativo. É a cortina, a vela, né? Chave do quarto do motel, papel de pedaço grosso, cortina da casa de show, câmera de vigilância. Tá. É a cortina, é a cortina, é a cortina. Não tem como na sala de reuniões. E a casa de show parece iguais.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Parecia isso com a sala de banho, a sala de... Tá.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
O que fez algum tipo de cenário falso? Não, não foi a alteração da câmera, é muita bala aqui, velho. Não. Ai, errei a bala! Ai, caraca. Tô quase morto, velho. Pedaço de papel grosso, escada, temperatura. Pedaço de papel grosso.
Which place resembled the other?
Tá.
Did the conference room look like the music
A sala de
venue?
reuniões parece parecer com a casa de show? Sim. Não, errei! Meu Deus, véi! Ah, isso não é uma prova. Você não será capaz de fazer a sala de reuniões parecer com a casa de show com isso. Tá, eu tenho que usar alguma coisa. Não! Falhei, droga! Tem que ter alguma coisa aqui. Deve ser a cortina.
Which place resembled the
Que
other?
lugar foi adulterado pra se parecer com o outro?
Did the conference room look
A
like the
sala de
music
reuniões pra se
venue?
parecer com a sala de show?
Or did the music venue
Só
look
pode
like
ser
the
isso.
con-
Aí?
That must be it.
Ah, eu fui com consenso, não era pra quebrar, era consenso. Putz, meu Deus.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
Ah.
They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Por isso a Chiaki me levou lá.
What I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident,
Ela ficou totalmente preta, é verdade.
became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
Uou!
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Seu rosto parece estúpido.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out,
Né?
it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
Caraca, é verdade.
I see. The conference room.
O chão daquela sala é... É
Same
igual.
color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something
Né?
else the killer did to tamper with the...
Que outra coisa que o assassino fez pra casa de show se parecer com a sala de reuniões? Tem que ser aquilo. A vela? Só pode, é o que falta, tá ligado?
I can prove it.
Ih, acertei, rapaz!
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right?
Tá. É a vela pra dar
In the
iluminação.
video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepy?
That might have been another
Talvez, né?
The main reason was probably to tamper with evidence.
Ok.
The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different.
Tá. Não poderia ser usado,
That's
né?
why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't
Caraca, era
actually
nova.
used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Caraca, que manipulação, véi.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
Exato.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found
Tá
proof
porra.
that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up. So I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection
Exato,
range
que
of the
poderia
surveillance
passar, né?
camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
Aham.
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital
Pior
was
que
being
não,
filmed
véi.
in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
Tá, e daí? Foda-se. A imitação da polícia foi boa. Mas o incidente aconteceu na cena do crime, como é natural.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible.
É, isso não é possível.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
É. Esse vídeo foi filmado na sala de reuniões, tá no espaço X, mas o corpo foi lá na casa do caramba. O que significa que havia uma farsa em algum lugar. Essa farsa deve ter sido... a Ibuki na sala de reuniões. É óbvio, né?
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Não era Ibuki.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Aham.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
Exato.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the
Pois
day.
é, porque a gente tava lá. Então foi o que aconteceu, não importa quão rápido corresse, era impossível salvar a Ibuki. Naquele momento já tinha caído na armadilha do assassino. E aquele que armou essa armadilha
But
pra
why
mim
did
foi...
the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video, there's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Né?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Porque eu tenho suspeita, já deveria saber desde o princípio quem era o assassino. Indicia alguém. Mano, vamos lá. Simples. Eu não sou. Morreu. O Gundam tava com a galera no motel. A Kani tava loucaça. O Fuyuhiko foi pro seu quarto. Suspeito, mas a gente tava junto. O Nagito tava doente. A Mikan. Já vamos pra Mikan. Chiaki tava no motel. Sônia no motel. Kazuichi. Talvez, suspeito. Ela tava lá. Talvez a mais suspeita é a Mikan de ter gravado tudo isso no coisa sem ninguém ter visto. E ela tava próxima da Ibuki.
You're the only one!
Só pode ser a Mikan.
You're the killer, aren't you?
Sem falar que é um corte muito cirúrgico na Ryoko.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Não acho. A gente tem que suspeitar de todo
chick
mundo.
like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! Of clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
Não sei não.
We're the only ones.
É.
Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Exato.
Is that also a coincidence?
Você não deveria descansar um pouco, você deve estar exausto, tá cuidando da Gift sem dormir. Então já que você insiste, irei descansar na sala de plantão do 2º andar. Acho que você também está exausto, não seria melhor você descansar na recepção.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call. You actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that,
caraca, velho!
Trying to hang yourself at the music video.
Que plot!
And showed that to me.
Sim!
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference
Exato.
room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I can kill someone.
It's not literally impossible.
É.
Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
É a suspeita, né?
It is truly difficult to believe someone
Tão
could be
lerda.
killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a
Tadinha,
long time.
mano.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I easily win first place with myself.
Dá um dó, né?
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Não.
Do you? Hey,
Não! Mas é que tudo aponta pra ti, desgraça.
Hey, Hajime!
Eu fiquei numa situação muito ruim, velho. Todo mundo está contra mim. Ela tá apelando aos sentimentos. Vamos aos fatos, velho. Truques de lado, lógica de lado. Ela é realmente capaz de fazer uma coisa dessas. Ela tá apelando muito pro emocional, velho. Será que sou eu que estou cometendo um erro? Não, na verdade seria muito mais fácil se eu tivesse errado. Se tenho tantas dúvidas de alguém com quem passei tanto tempo...
Can you hold on a minute?
Ah, obrigado, Nugget. Tu vai me salvar, né? Hã?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can
Tá.
overlook the killer this time.
Hã?
I thought it was suspicious all along.
Desde o início.
From the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying
Exato,
to
onde tu
say?
quer chegar?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth
Como assim?
that nobody else knows. What? Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial.
É um bom momento pra dizer
Now's
isso.
a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Exato.
Actually, this is a game!
Cala a boca, mano.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small...
Ah, então fala, desembucha, desgraça.
That's a huge deal!
Decisive clue. Does something like that really
Meu Deus.
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope
Tá.
was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Ok.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new. right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loopy Buki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long.
Tá, o que tem de errado com a corda da comida?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Tá porra!
I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Essa corda não é grande pista, então eu poderia muito bem procurar uma pista em outro lugar.
Not everyone cooperates in a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will, just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Esse cara nunca ajuda, né?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then
I finished speaking.
Tipo, o quê?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
As palavras do Nagito contêm uma pista decisiva. Isso realmente é verdade? Cara, tem alguma coisa aqui. Corda usada pra enforcar.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Por enforcamento.
She was strangled to death.
Ela foi estrangulada até a morte.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Exato.
The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
O que seria isso?
did we fall for someone's lie?
Tá.
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
Tá, foi um enforcamento.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Assim como eu imaginei, a chave pra porta, na verdade, se escondia dentro do arquivo Monokuma. Tá. Será que foi a corda? Cortina na casa de show, câmera de vigilância. Será que a câmera de vigilância pegou isso? São diferentes.
But we believed it was from a hand. Why would that be?
O que seria isso?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Não, velho, não! A gente tá mentindo, a gente para de falar coisas que não fazem sentido e me explica. Droga!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Tá, vamos analisar essa porcaria aqui. Ela foi estrangulada até a morte. Isso é basicamente a mesma coisa. Muito diferentes.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Um enforcamento, mano.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Mentira de alguém.
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Não foi em dúvida que foi enforcamento. Só se alguém enforcou e depois amarrou o corpo lá em cima. Estrangulada. Isso é a mesma coisa. Tá. As cicatrizes são diferentes. Era de um enforcamento. Mas não era enforcamento, foi estrangulamento.
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
Tá, presumimos que foi enforcamento.
Complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
A culpa é de quem está nos confundindo. Tem alguma coisa nessa corda. A verdadeira causa da morte da Ibuki foi estrangulamento. Esse fato é a prova decisiva que vai levar ao assassinato.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Tá.
She
Cortina,
was
pedaço de
strangled to
papel.
death.
Ela
That's
foi
basically the
estrangular até a
same
morte.
thing.
Será que foi a temperatura?
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, the scars they leave would look different too.
Ok.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Tá.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Não! Véi!
Strangled to death.
Só se for a corda que a gente errou.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, the scars they leave would look different too.
Tá, não vamos botar as cordas.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Será que foi isso? Eita, foi!
That must be it.
A gente foi enganado, foi um consenso. Eita porra! Eu sempre me confundo no consenso, é muito legal tu quebrar argumento.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Tem uma coisa que eu quero te perguntar. Não há dúvidas de que a causa da morte da Ibuki foi enforcamento por essa corda, certo? Sim, ela não tinha outros ferimentos externos, então não há dúvidas que ela morreu por enforcamento. Entendi. Então a Ibuki morreu se enforcando.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
Holy!
You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify
tá bom.
like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been
Vai
a
puxar
great
saco
help
dela
to us
agora,
so
Sônia.
far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if
Nah.
not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? She was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not,
É.
we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, the only thing
Que
I can
droga,
do
mano,
is...
que situação.
But is that really okay?
Essa é a
Is
diferença de
that
todos vocês.
everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Eita!
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Né?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe.
Don't
Exato.
say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Exato.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say? So in the end, you're all just a
What?
bunch of bullies, huh?
Ela mudou.
justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey.
A Mikan surtou.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair.
Mano.
Fair. Why won't you forgive me? If you've done something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to it?
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have a
Eita, poxa aqui.
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end. So we can
Cadê esse
finally
desespero?
break these chains of...
Titiaki.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me. Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that?
Tá, porra.
Tell me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. That's totally
Cara,
crazy.
tem coisa aí.
Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me.
Cara, ela surtou foda.
Is this broad really okay?
Né? Você tá deixando ela totalmente louca.
I'm not the killer. I never filmed. It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her
É você, Hajime. Fudeu, vou botar no meu.
I'm going...
Jogar a bola pra mim, né? A batata quente tá na minha mão. Você tá dizendo que o destino de todos depende de mim.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already.
Eu preciso me decidir. Eu sou o único que tem que fazer isso. Eu seria a pessoa que vai acabar com isso. Tá porra, vamos lá. Faça o seu argumento. Sangue nas solas. Sangue nas solas.
I'm not the killer.
Não sou assassina.
We can't think of anybody else other than you
Exato.
who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof?
Realmente é a Mikan?
Is the handbag on her head the proof?
A sacola na cabeça dela é a
Is the
prova?
hospital gown she was
A camisola no
wearing
hospital é a
suspicious?
prova?
Or could it be the hospital slippers shop?
Opa, opa!
Clearly have
Não!
different body types.
Is
Tem
that
cor.
really
Tá,
it?
essa é
You
realmente a
could tell her
prova.
body type under the hospital gown just from that video, just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight.
Meu Deus, é muita coisa, mano.
No way you'd be able to make out her body type. So please forgive me already. Hajime, pay close attention and listen
Tá.
well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Eu sou o único que pode encontrar o erro do assassino.
The slippers shop.
Não, não é o chinelo. O Book estava usando o chinelo do hospital, certo? A pessoa no vídeo também estava usando chinelo de hospitalar, certo? O que é de errado com isso? Essa é a prova que fumei? Claro que não.
Listen, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Não, velho, não é. Calma, não tô no modo Berserk. Qual é a evidência que a Mikan foi aquela que filmou aquele vídeo?
From that video,
Tá,
just from that camera angle,
tá, consegui pegar. Vem.
just from that dim candlelight. There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type. So
Ok.
please forgive me already. Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Não! Meu Deus!
We can't think of
Eu
anybody
dei 2
else other than
misclick!
you who could have filmed
Tá,
that
será que
video.
pode ser o ângulo da câmera e a gente tem que pegar o erro?
Bag on her head, the proof?
Is the hospital gown or could it
Vamos
be the
tentar pegar o
hospital
último erro dela.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from
Tá, vamos passar.
Just from that. There's no way you'd be able to. So please forgive me already.
Ok, vamos pegar o último. Meus sentimentos.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
O erro do assassino. O erro do assassino. Vamos botar na câmera. Não vacile. O erro do assassino provavelmente pode ser o ângulo da câmera, porque tem altura alta e baixa, né? Isso faz bastante sentido.
Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Tá.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have...
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown just from that video, just from that camera angle.
Foi!
I'll shoot through that
Foi!
contradiction.
Foi, desgraça! Foi!
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
Caraca!
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Eita! Ela se contradisse!
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Meu, ela se
The
contradisse!
reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
Exato!
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
You serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Todo mundo surta nesse jogo, vocês já perceberam?
I was wrong. No,
Meu Deus,
that's
cara!
not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag and sting! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her?
Né? Tá muito estranho.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the
estampa da
Usami
Usami.
decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
Droga!
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Há quanto tempo que não nos vemos? Bem, não realmente. Está na hora da terceira atitude de pânico, ADP. Este provavelmente vai ser o meu último trabalho durante o julgamento de classe. Por favor, me agrade enquanto eu mancho seus ouvidos uma última vez. A partir desse PTA, serão adicionados recursos de recarga e munição. Você não poderá mais se contentar com apenas left mouse. Abaixo do marcador de tempo, na parte inferior, o número de munições são exibidos. A partir deste ponto, você precisa de uma munição para destruir o argumento. Quando você ficar sem munições, você será capaz de destruir os argumentos, não importa o quanto você pressione. Você será capaz de recarregar suas munições pressionando Tab. Assim como apontar, pressione Tab no momento do marcador de tempo. Os controles são os mesmos que o botão esquerdo. Faça coincidir o marcador de tempo pressionando Tab. O número de munições recarregadas é baseado em quão bem você manteve o tempo. Se você errar o tempo ao pressionar Tab, as munições não serão recarregadas, então tenha cuidado. Além disso, sua munição será completamente recarregada e não será executada durante o Fever Time. Se o seu nível de dificuldade estiver definido como fácil, não precisa recarregar. Acho que essa foi uma explicação muito inútil, mesmo que tenha sido a última. Essa deve ser todas as explicações do julgamento de classe, o resto depende de você. Você deve encontrá-lo além desse ponto. Você e eu ansiamos por verdadeiro desespero. Bem, então boa sorte e divirta-se. Ok.
Check. Has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right?
Desesperada do perdão. Não vamos chegar a lugar nenhum. Tem que fazer algo pra acabar logo com isso. Tem que fazer algo pra admitir isso de uma vez. Ok.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Ah, tem que apertar tab.
Can you forgive me already?
Eu tenho que carregar.
Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already?
Meu Deus.
Do anything you want.
Eu tenho que carregar, meu Deus. Descarregar a munição só me ferra.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
Ela me ferrou. Meu Deus, ela me ferrou, ela me deixou cego. Não adianta, não aguento mais. Não, 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 não. Eu perdi, eu tomei. Meu Deus, não acredito que deu erro. Tem que carregar a munição.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me.
Tem que carregar.
Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Aí,
There's only one bag.
brinde do extra do cinema. Não, brinde extra do cinema. Meu Deus,
Can you forgive me already?
eu errei a ordem. Brinde extra do cinema é a palavra.
Can you forgive me already?
Carrega, carrega a munição.
There's only one bag.
Brinde extra do cinema.
I'll use it in two.
This is the end.
Oh, rapaz, quebramos. Yeah!
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Ao comprar uma sacola, você recebe outra de graça. É uma prática comum para atrair clientes com brindes extras.
Whoever bought
Caraca!
this bag should have received another one as a bonus prize,
Uma frase resolveu tudo.
which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is final.
Why does everybody always hate me?
Nikon, it's already... After I go over your crime from the beginning,
Que
and
você
show
não
that you
tem-
have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Caralho, vamos fechar o argumento. Agora é a montagem, aquela do desenho. Conclua o raciocínio. Beleza. Eu vi o desenhozinho. Tá, deixa eu ver. Tem essa imagem aqui. Vamos ver. Aí a pessoa, ela quebra. Errei, droga. Tá, vamos lá, vamos começar de novo. Eu olho, boto a câmera, aí tem uma filmagem. Não necessariamente a mesma filmagem. Essa imagem aqui eu já descarto, ó, já não tem aqui. Essa imagem da Mika aqui também. Aí a pessoa vem aqui, ó. E ela passa a cola. Aê, boa. Aí só que antes ela bota a coisa. Aqui, errei. Tá, não cabe aqui. Tá, eu vejo essa cena. Aí, boa. Aí aqui, câmera quebrada, né? Eu vejo lá. E aí quebra a câmera. Aí, ótimo. Conjunto final. Beleza. Quebrou a baqueta aqui. Não é essa aqui, né? O pano escondido. Aí ela botou a coisa. Aqui, tipo, enroscou, né? Ok, quando ela foi tirar... Não, eu apertei o botão, não é essa a imagem. Botou a sacola na cabeça. Aqui, tirou. Beleza. Quebrou a baqueta, não é? Tá, e tem um momento que ela tira, deve ser esse. Aí, ó. Tá aqui toda a nossa evidência.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. I switched on the monitor.
Caraca,
appeared on a person wearing a
Estou
hospital
lutando com uma
and
camisola.
a bag on their head about to hang themselves right.
Beleza?
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video. So I immediately headed over there. That was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Caraca, mano.
They tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by them. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music video.
Exato.
Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music video from outside, and as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music video and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what
Caraca,
was left of
misturou
the
com os
surveillance
restos,
monitor
véi.
found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music video...
Exato, e passou a cola pra nos
In
enganar.
actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With
Chamei a
that,
galera.
the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyumiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Meu Deus, véi.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Tá porra, véi.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down. This feeling of despair.
Mikan!
Que isso?
What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
O quê? Ela tá curtindo o desespero? Será ela uma das infiltradas do Monokuma? Aquelas... Ai, sentimento de desespero. B, nota B, se lascar, né, velho? Ô, sacanagem, meu.
It seems your arguments have reached
Vamos
the
proceder a uma
conclusion.
votação. Mano, gente, eu vou deixar a votação e o final dela pro próximo episódio. A gente já teve nossos julgamentos, descobrimos que é a Mikan, reconstruímos tudo. E que loucura, hein? Meu Deus do céu. Espero que você tenha gostado de mais um episódio de Danganronpa. Comenta o que você achou aí embaixo. Abraço, Moluscat, e até amanhã que a gente vai ver o que vai acontecer. Valeu, falou!